I asked for some bread. He just said, here, take it, no money. The vibes on these streets is next level. I'm so grateful that I came out here.
Give thanks for life. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks for life. I give thanks for life.
Yeah. Rastafaro. Blessings and wholeness, family. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Akeem Pierre. If you're new, welcome to the vibes. We still in Egypt, y'all. I'm here in Aswan, which is a city that I guess I just found out it is in Nubia. And I had one of the most expansive days today. This was the first opportunity that I got to have some time to actually go into the city and experience what the culture is like. And it's amazing because I was in Nubia, so I walk around the streets and everyone's looking like me. So I was amazing. And we're on a cruise here, and it was funny because most of the people on the cruise, well, all of the people on the cruise except me stayed on the cruise. And as y'all can see, we're on the boat right here, and just behind me is the city. And at first I was like, yo, like y'all wildin', why wouldn't y'all want to come? But you know, it's just the mindset of people. Like, we can go all the way across the world, but we stay on boats, which keep us in that same environment, like as if we're home, you know? So even if we travel, we can stay home, but I'm not gonna get into that. We can maybe talk about that in another video. I had the most amazing time today, y'all. I was walking down the streets of Aswan, and one of the first things that I stopped at was a herb shop. I saw like these big bags of hibiscus. And I was like, yo, let me check that. I know the Empress wanted some hibiscus, so I stopped by in this shop. I was just looking all around, and there was so many different herbs, and I had no clue. We ended up just sitting down, having some tea.
No, thanks.
No, come on, get a tea with us. Come on, sit down.
Okay, hello to the people.
So I got to be vibing with my brothers. They were showing love, and they weren't even really trying to sell me anything. So I was sitting down, and I was like, yo, can I buy this tea? What is it called? And I'd go and like get some things, and then he'd sit down. I'd be like, yo, what you doing? Like, I'm trying to spend some money here. Because they were really just vibing with me. So I ended up getting a lot of different stuff. What is that?
Das ist Apfel. Green tea apple.
So good! Oh, and green tea mango?
Yeah.
Okay, I want this too.
England hearts Arabic. You know hearts Arabic? Some in Sweden.
Yeah?
This is also medicine, but some people here have problem for kindi. You know kindi?
Yeah.
Mm.
Misk.
What? No.
The misk. It's so good. This is exactly what I was wanting. Yeah, it was amazing. Like, there was the one time he asked me like, oh, you want some seasonings? I'm like, yeah, I want some seasonings. He's like, you want it medium, hot? Like, what do you want it? I'm like, give me hot. So what he did is he like took scoops of like all these different seasonings, and he put it in a bag and like shook it up and gave it to me. And it was amazing. One of my favorite teas that I had was the green tea and apple, and the green tea and mango, and the black tea with jasmine. I smelt those, and I went into another world. And that's when I was like, you know, we really gotta appreciate the herbs that are in these different sides of the world, because we're in these sacred lands where like right there behind me, there's this big temple. There's these tombs that are built into the mountain, and there's pyramids all around, there's temples all around. This is a sacred land. So if there's this sacred land and there's herbs growing around this sacred land, wouldn't you think these herbs are supercharged or charged up with a little bit extra? You know, I felt that. I think it was like that. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go all in, and I'm gonna just get all these different herbs. And it was blessed because at one point he was like just sitting down, and he got some dates and he got some peanuts, and he was like opening up the dates and putting the peanuts in the dates and being like, here. And I was like, yo, I never thought people actually hand open dates and put peanuts in. And I'm just so excited because I got the essence of the place and I got to feel the vibration of the people. That's so important, that's so powerful. And the original reason why I really wanted to leave is because I was hungry. So I told him, I was like, yo, I'm hungry. I want some falafel. Can y'all show me where to go? And he brought me down the street and he brought me to like past all these restaurants that I was seeing in Google Maps. And I was like, oh, I saw that in Google Maps. He's like, no, no, no. And he brought me to a place where it was all people who were from here were just lining up. But I tried the falafel and it was one of the best falafels that I ever had in my life. Usually falafels, like even the falafels we had in the cruise ship, the outside it was so fried and it was so hard and crispy and like rough on the outside, but this is nice and soft. Like, you see that? I'm gonna get like 10 of these, though. It's like 50 cents, 20 cents for one of these. And he brought me in the back. We were just vibing. It was a great time and I just felt like I felt welcomed and I felt loved and I felt like this is my family, this is my people. And if you stayed in the resorts, you would really never get to know people like this. So I really wanted to share this video with y'all because, you know, there's times when you want to go out and do things on your own, but you may not do it because you're the only one. You know, you have to go away and you have to go against the crowd. And you may be like afraid. You may be like, oh, well, maybe there's a reason why no one else wants to go. But you got to be able to follow your intuition and to be able to go away from the crowd and do what it is that you feel is good. And that's when you're going to be able to get those different experiences. Because if I really just followed the crowd and followed the rest of my group and I stayed back in the resort, this cruise, and I didn't just cross the water here, I would have been having the most boring time on the boat. Like when I told them all about my story, they were like, no way, that's the story I want to have. Oh, I wish that I went. Oh, can we go tomorrow? Guess what? The boat leaves tomorrow. There's no tomorrow to do it. You got to go do it now. Make that happen. You know, so trust your instincts, make it happen, and don't be afraid to go away from the crowd. Whether it's eating a different way, whether it's reading, learning, caring for yourself, you know, whatever it is that you feel and going against the crowd, do it. You know, don't be afraid to uplift yourself. Don't be afraid to do those things that are going to make you feel great. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to want to hold you back or are going to want to even talk about you when you start to level up your life. You know, you don't want those people around at all. So stay on your vibe, keep doing your thing. Another day in Egypt, another video I'm sharing with y'all. I'm so grateful to be sharing with y'all again. We here. I'm really working on posting every day for y'all. It's a way of just me practicing my creation skills. You know, I have something that comes up, let me share it. Instead of bottling it all up and I just hold it all and I keep it all for myself. That's so selfish, y'all. I don't want to be selfish no more. I want to share with y'all as much as I can. So we're going to be sharing consistently. We're going to keep sharing consistently. All right, y'all. So you gonna see me soon. I ain't even got to talk too long. I'm going to see y'all soon, all right? Much love. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Ja! Rastafaro. I asked for some bread. He just said, here, take it. No money. The vibes on these streets is next level. I'm so grateful that I came out here and tuned into the culture out here because you get to see some amazing people. And if you stay in like tourist areas, you think everyone's an asshole because everyone's used to just being pushed around, like just like hustling. But these are people just looking to have fun and enjoy their life. I'm so grateful. Give thanks for life.